Chanchar and Šarić. As for the Celtics, the only guy who started the game who's on the floor right now is Kornet, out there along with Pritchard, Walsh, Hauser, and Springer. First action for those latter four as Westbrook is called for the foul on Pritchard, who last year dominated the preseason. You're
popping. It's like those are, I mean, I don't know what you would do to ever stop that play.
Yeah, three good options there. I like Kornet here at the top of the key in a dribble handoff position. Sets it up for Pritchard, who knocks down his first look.
He is so good.
Best athlete on the team, according to him.
Self-proclaimed. No, that's not. He said it from a decathlon.
And if the events in the decathlon were handball and wiffle ball,
yeah, he
dodgeball. There's Sam Hauser, one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA. Back to Pritchard. Single digits to shoot. Pritchard missed it. Westbrook grabs the rebound. Jordan Walsh on the floor, running down Tyson. See if we see more of Jordan Walsh this year after his rookie season last year as Chanchar steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and there's no disrespect. They're loaded, they're deep, and everyone out there has versatility. So it is really hard to crack this rotation. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm saying when people look at it, there's the stack action. Like I said, it's impossible to stop.
Works to a tee. Hauser missed it. Jaden Springer flying in for the offensive rebound. Pritchard tees up another. Kornet grabs the offensive board. It'll be 3 chances at least for the Celtics on this trip. Shot clock is low. Pritchard regains it. Hauser for 3. That was a quick release. Another offensive board, and Walsh is fouled. Over there.
Which, if it's 105 and humid, okay, I'll give you that. But 105 and dry, it's really not that hot.
Our man Eddie House knows all about that. It's a dry heat out there in Phoenix. There's a 3 for Strada, ripping the cords. You know, when Team USA was over in Abu Dhabi for those warm-up games before the Olympics, Jason Tatum and Steph Curry and I think Devin Booker played golf together, and I'm thinking they must have been out there at like 6 a.m. because if you're out there in the middle of the day, it's way too hot. Pritchard for 3.
Well, those guys are world-class athletes.
Apparently they were out there.
I mean,
come on now.
You can't compare those guys to Forsberg.
We got a little three-point shootout breaking out as Hunter Tyson hits the 3. But apparently Tatum played at like 2 p.m. and that might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
Walsh right through Tyson.
My boy Frank Isola would have inserted a joke about him not playing at 2 p.m. But I'm not. I'm going to keep it to myself.
Tell me during the commercial. I think there's an injured Denver player. It was Westbrook. Springer draws the foul on.
That's a nice play by Pritchard. Oh, he missed the layup, but gets fouled. But Westbrook still looks as athletic as he was. Not when he was
times before this game.
So Rome, Milan, right? Well, it's got to be more than that. I remember Russia back in the day. And what would be the other one?
Westbrook for
Turkey.
Istanbul,
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey.
Yeah.
Rome and London, Mexico City in North America. I gotta change my notes here.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's still preseason form.
You gotta check that.
Preseason form
for those guys and the reps that they do. So there's no doubt that he's going to be putting in the work. So if he needs to expand his game and become a three-point shooter, then he's going to work on it.
When you were watching those two guys work out, who's Derrick Rose recently retired? Yeah. Shout out D Rose.
So if Taj Gibson sticks in the league, he's still a teammate. James Johnson, if he's in the league, he's a teammate. And Jimmy Butler. That's the only ones I got left.
Really?
That's it. There's going to be a time where I have not been teammates with anybody in the NBA. But Jimmy Butler's holding on strong. So as much as you guys might not like Jimmy Butler, I'm rooting for him to stay in the league. To stay a little bit relevant.
Play for somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
no, I want to beat him. I just don't want. I want him to be in the league.
Pritchard slams the brakes. Ends up with Walsh. Can't hit the 3. Derrick Rose, by the way, Hall of Famer. What do you think?
But that's his, because he's an MVP and he had a 16-year career. So yeah.
An MVP, I think, has never not made the Hall of Fame.
Correct.
If every single one is in. So, Derrick Rose, congrats on a great career. There's Hauser for 3. One of your teammates, Kevin Garnett, is in the building.
I saw that. I saw that. That's another reason why I'm upset that I'm not there. Come on, KG out in Abu Dhabi is not going to be a fun night.
I don't really know what happens out there.
Me, KG.
Yeah. Forsberg?
Forsberg would say it's too hot. And he said as soon as Denver lost. Now I'm trying to think. Maybe that was a private conversation.
I was about to say. Whoa. With just you and JT?
Chopping it up.
No. Airing it out.
Oh my God.
And on Sunday, I'll be calling the game with Eddie House. Get Eddie in here. Yeah, but I think, you know, whenever that conversation happened, I think it's fair. I think a lot of Celtics fans probably felt the same way because the Nuggets were the team that really gave the Celtics the most issues last season.
Minnesota, it wasn't a cakewalk for us.
100%.
Like, those were tough.
Lost that overtime game in Minnesota. They took the Celtics to overtime in Boston.
What do you do with that right there? He went up for a left-hand hook and along the way switched it back to his right hand. Great defense, and he still made it.
Brown rifles that pass in for Cornette. Just how they dialed it up.
That is incredible. That's the new cookies and cream, folks.
Kristaps is going to be upset about that.
No, just the recent, like just the stopgap to the cookies and cream.
Aaron Gordon knocks in a 3.
I bet you Denver shoots an hour a day in practice just to get, because these guys, if they did have a weakness, you would say it's shooting.
Yeah, they didn't really shoot many threes last year. Good percentage, but they were actually last in attempts. Opposite of the Celtics, who were first in makes and attempts by a mile. Brown for 3. Speaking of, left a little short. D. White knocked away that outlet pass from Jokic. Here's Gordon. He'll try another. Same spot. If Aaron Gordon can add that to his game consistently, he'll be really dangerous. And Brown will be going to the line, I believe.
It's called a poke.
Can they handle losing him?
I don't know.
Are they going to take a big step back?
No, like when it comes to this stuff, you never know because what are they going to shoot from 3? How many threes are they going to shoot? Yeah, I know they're going to get open shots.
Peyton Pritchard, speaking of open shots, he is cooking in this first half. 11 points for number 11.
You know, and folks at home, it just doesn't work like this, that you go to practice every single day, you shoot every single day, and all of a sudden you're a good shooter. It takes years to like build the confidence on any given day, right? Like, all right, I'm not shooting well, I got to keep shooting. That takes years to happen. So I don't know if these guys are good enough shooters, but they're gonna. You have to deal with Jokic, and late in the game you have to deal with that 2-man game.
Pritchard tries again. Hits again. Preseason P travels to the Middle East.
And he's talking a little smack along the way. Let's see if the Celtics seek him out here.
JB takes the 3 over Jokic. Gets his own offensive rebound. Tatum tries it. Knocks it down.
That stroke was really nice. Sat down. Timing was perfect.